y'all, and welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. First off, friends, let me just say this. Forgive me for not editing this video as well as the last video. Okay, I still gonna put a note just in case y'all missed this because I know everybody will be listening, okay? But I was gonna leave a note in the comment section letting y'all know to forgive me for not editing because I have been having, okay, I'll say that, technical difficulties that are gonna be fixed at a later date. So, but nevertheless, the party can't stop, all right? We gotta throw out these videos. We gotta talk about this stuff. So thank y'all for all of y'all watching and hanging in there, and just know, I'm just doing the best I can, okay, with the Lord's help. Anyways, yes, it's been a long time. I feel like we've been away from each other for a minute, okay? At the same time, I know it's crazy for me saying it because yes, I've been putting out videos every day, but we have not been back in Bloomington for a minute. It's been months, I have to say, and I did not forget about this series. I promise y'all I didn't. It's just so many different things on my plate, and I'm just trying to just get it all together, just get it out there to y'all, and it just takes, y'all know how it is getting up on here. Okay, I have to be telling y'all all this stuff. I have to be all in these people, these characters, business, and everything, and I have to get it right, and I be laughing and all this stuff about it, and I just shout out to the person who left a comment under the very first review I did for the Baxters series, because I saw that today and I was like, girl, beloved, what you doing? You need to get back on this series. You've been waiting too long. And I promise y'all, I was on my way back. I was about to hit that U-turn and come back, okay? Come back to Bloomington. Oh, but I was just trying to get everything out. But anyways, nevertheless, we are here for episode 10, all right? This is the season finale for season 1. Yes, we finally completing this season. We're going to move on to season 2 to see what's going on. But yes, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this thing because we got a lot to talk about here. And y'all know this ain't no recap. This is just a review, letting y'all know how I felt, certain things that stood out to me, and y'all know. And I just felt like, I feel like I be doing the most. I really do. I really feel like it. And I felt that way just by watching it. Well, watching this episode, on top of that last person leaving that comment under my first review for the Baxters and said what they said. Okay, I heard you, all right? Okay. And I really feel that way because I'm like, I don't know. Y'all, let me tell y'all, okay, maybe I'm wrong for this. I'm probably wrong for this. But guess what? I don't care if I'm wrong for this because it is fiction, all right? And I could be wrong and I could still be cool with it. Y'all know, all right, it's been a constant thing. It's been a drama with Carrie and Tim throughout this whole season. It really has. We started out with him and infidelity, cheating, and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know how I felt about him. I really got on his case because you ain't finna be doing nobody like that. You ain't finna be doing Carrie like that, okay? So we went through all of that with Tim in this season, especially at the very beginning of this season. Y'all know I did. I went off on him. We roasted Tim. We did all of that, okay? And then to come back to him just getting his thing together, him repenting and all of that, and I'm all for that. Yes, doing the right thing. Do what you need to do. Save your family, save your marriage, all this kind of stuff. Beat up for your wife who is pregnant and everything. And rekindling that romance and all of that kind of stuff y'all had going on. Tim, I was like, okay, Tim, it's still in you, all right? You doing right, okay? God is showing you how to get your wife to fall in love with you all over again and all that kind of stuff. And I was there for it, and I did, okay? I ain't apologizing to him because he still was wrong, but I still was like, okay, I ain't gonna be doing the most with him no more. I ain't gonna be doing him like that because he is doing his thing, doing the right thing by this his wife here, okay? And then I had a little bit of, I don't know, this is the part where I'm like, I'm wrong for that. Below, you wrong for that, for real, you wrong for that, okay? This is the part where I said I was wrong for that because we did see throughout this season when Ryan came into the picture, and that was Carrie's very first love, all right? For whatever reason, it didn't work out with them, and she moved on, went to college, all that kind of stuff. He went on with his life, got into baseball and everything, and doing all of that, okay? So they were separated, went to their own worlds, and then, Carrie, Tim, doing anything and all of this, and married and all of that. So when he came back into the picture, This way I was like, I was wrong for that, okay? Because I sensed that she still had feelings for Ryan. Not only just feelings for him, but just like really in love with him. Like seriously, you see that. And you totally see it in Ryan's face. Like he never stopped loving Carrie, okay? And although I like that, I felt some kind of way about it because at the same time I know she's still married to Tim, and this was during the time where Tim was just acting crazy and all of that. So I was kind of a little happy for her in that aspect, you know. But at the same time, with her and Tim, you know, doing the right thing and working on their marriage, all of that, getting into the church again, all these wonderful things, I knew and I loved that she kind of pretty much had Ryan fall back. And he knew he had to fall back. And it was just the end of that. And I was just like, okay, I'm sorry, Ryan, but it just is what it is, you know? You gotta do the right thing. And I was all for this, okay? But here we are in this episode. And this is one character I never mentioned to y'all. His name is Dirk. He's been around since the beginning of the season. He was in love, is in love with the girl that Tim cheated on his wife with. That her name was Angela. All right, he was always in love with Angela, but Angela never, and he was around her age. They both in college, so it made sense. Like, okay, you know, I understand, like, it's somebody your age, and Angie was just wrong. You don't need to be doing that with your professor or whatever. But anyways, she never felt Dirk. Like, he just seemed like some crazy stalker, just seemed like off, like mentally just off, like totally off. And he was, because he was just calling her, showing up around, just acting crazy, all right? And here in this episode, he shows up here, and even though Angie is out of the picture, and Tim has for many months now, at least it had to be like 6 months by now, that he's been doing the right thing by his wife, being faithful, you know, going to the AA or whatever program he was in, just get himself together, you know, off alcohol, all these different things. He was doing the right thing. And you would think when you start doing the right thing, okay, that whatever you was on is just gonna fade away. It's like, okay, all things are new. You can move on with your wife. And I know in Tim's mind, that's what it was. Him and Carrie was just getting their life together, getting things ready for the baby that's coming, because she's obviously in her last trimester at this point. And he didn't think twice about Angie no more. But Dirk is still the crazy wacko who's in love with Angie. Been around and just kind of been quietly like peeping them and all of that. Just up to something. You could tell he was up to something. You could tell he's off. Something's wrong with him. Like he's just mentally just unstable. And so he shows up in this episode and he's coming for Tim, y'all. Like seriously, he coming for Tim. Y'all thought he was all talk and all that kind of stuff, but he's one of them ones them quiet ones you have to watch out for. He had already rolled up on Tim before, earlier in the season, you know, trying to check him about Angie and all of that. And even though Angie out of the picture and going on with her life and different things, Dirk's still holding on to that. Like he still got a vendetta. He planned on handling some things in this episode, and he's coming for your boy Tim, y'all. Okay, and I ain't finna tell y'all what went down, but y'all know y'all need to watch it. I'm telling y'all, it is one of those shockers. It really caught me off guard. It did something to me for sure, and I felt mixed emotions about it. Let me just say this, and I know I'm kind of just all over the place because I'm trying to stay away from the huge spoiler here. I'm trying to stay away from that because I want y'all to, you know, be there and get that heart racing and all that kind of stuff that I got. Okay, but anyways, one of the things that I'm like, I feel wrong for this because even though Tim was getting himself together and doing all the right things in the end, you know, towards, you know, as the season is coming to a conclusion here, I just gotta be honest, okay? Ryan and Carrie, it just seemed like so much unfinished business with them, like seriously. And once again, he is in this last episode. He's in the season finale, all right? And he just has this about himself. I don't know why it's like that, y'all, but he tends to show up at the most awkward times, but it's in a time where it just does the most for Carrie. Like it really does. It almost like stamps a place in her heart, even though she may not be conscious of it and she ain't thinking about it at the time. It does that. And he just seems to just know her, like he can almost feel her in a sense. without her even knowing it, and without him even being like really conscious of it, the way that he shows up for her. She, without words, he can read her and know exactly what she's feeling, how she's feeling. There's moments in this episode where she has to cover up some pretty hard times here, okay? And it's literally like a matter of life and death if she, you know, don't get her emotions in check here. Like really covering it up and not showing it on her face, not letting her voice give anything away in this episode. And Ryan shows up and he gets her. He understands that something is wrong, something ain't right, what is going on. And he does not hesitate to just jump in there and just there for her in a way that just sweep you off your feet, like seriously. And that's why I said I know wrong for this, and maybe I just have to accept this. I don't know what else to do about this, okay? It just is what it is, okay? But that's just how I feel. Like, it's just something about that when a person just knows you like this and just shows up for you and still respectful. Like, he always respected their marriage. He stayed away. He was willing to allow his heart to break, lose her all over again. I mean, he lost her once, he can do it again and again, whatever it takes to honor God and to honor her and respect her and her marriage. And at the same time, it is like something that is just pulling them together. Y'all, a person may call it the universe, okay? Even though I don't talk like that, I don't believe in all that kind of stuff, all right? But since we are in the all matters of fiction here, I am going to say something is just pulling them together. Almost is like giving them this chance to reunite or something, or to just get rid of this like unfinished business, like seriously. And although this episode was traumatic, it was make you feel like you need to put on your all black, okay? Because it's time to get your black umbrella and be in a place of grief, of mourning, and different things. But at the same time, I just like, okay, you got this going on over here. Sadness. Like, yes, it's a time of letting go. Like, this season is done. It is over. There's nothing you can do about it. And then over here, it is like the light is breaking through, y'all. And something else is being born. Like, something is like, okay, I am rewarding you for the things that you have been through. Okay, and yes, I am saying it. Y'all can get any kind of way with me about how y'all want to get with me, all right, about this, okay? But it's just the truth, okay? It is the truth, all right? I think something is going on, all right? I think that this is another opportunity in the making for Ryan and Carrie here. I don't know what they're going to do with this opportunity. At this point, they don't even see it as an opportunity. And they should not, okay? You shouldn't, okay? And I would feel some kind of way if Carrie was thinking the opposite, all right? If she went, you know, right there in the end, doing what she needed to do, handling her business, okay? Being that constant support that she needed to be for her husband, all right? I would feel some kind of way if she took her eyes off of that for 1 minute and looked the other way. I would have felt some kind of way now, all right? But because she held it down all the way to the very end, I'm like, okay, I'm still with you, Carrie. I get you, all right? But, all right, sometimes God is done with a certain season, all right? And it's time to move on to another season. Okay, but we're at the end of season 1. This was the season finale. Now we're about to go to season 2. And I don't know what to expect, okay? I wonder if this opportunity that just came up, what are these two individuals going to do with this opportunity? That's what I'm wondering. That is the question. That is the mystery here. All right. I can tell y'all, I can give y'all some thoughts, my thoughts, like what I think about to go down. I do think that something could be in the making with Ryan and Carrie. But here's the thing, okay? And this is my thing with you, Ryan, because don't be acting like, yes, you showed up for Carrie and all that kind of stuff. You did all of that, and I'm proud of you for that, all right? I am, all right? Jumping into action, not hesitating to put your life on the line, all right? For this woman. That was cool. But I still got some things me and you need to handle from a couple of episodes back, all right? You know that trifling thing that you did with Ashley. Yes, you didn't initiate it, but she did, and you set your little self right there, okay? You ain't say nothing to her about it. You just gonna walk off like, okay, yeah, it looks like you was affected by it and all these different kind of things. But no, honey. You should have said something. You should have stood up. And even if you couldn't do that at that moment with her, what you should have did at some point, all right, you should have told Carrie. You should have told Carrie. And I'm sorry, Ashley, because your little stank still. Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm getting on you because I got on you plenty of times in episodes, past episodes, all right, how you be acting. And in this episode, let me say this right quick. Yeah, she finally came to terms with just letting it all out. Y'all know she was a hot mess throughout this entire season, but she finally was letting it all out, you know, saying exactly how she was feeling to her parents, the hurt and different things that happened with the accident, all that kind of stuff. And I'm proud of her for that. She was finally being big girl. She put on her big girl draws in this episode and did the right thing, okay? Not running away and just standing up and just saying what it is. And I'm proud of her for that. But she don't get no free pass. You don't get no free pass, okay? When you do something to your sister first love, okay? That's out of bounds, all right? That is off limits. And I don't care that you was emotional and all broken up about it and all this kind of stuff. I don't care, Ashley. You shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have. And you think that that finna be just swept under the rug, like it ain't finna come out, like your sister ain't finna know about this. Even if Ryan wasn't gonna tell her, I'm gonna tell her, okay? So I'm expecting in this season, or the next season too, that comes out, that Ryan or somebody, I'm assuming Ashley ain't gonna do it. Y'all know how she is. But I'm expecting Ryan to at least admit to this girl what he did, all right? Or what he allowed to happen. I'm expecting that. I need that, okay? Karen Kingsbury. Yes, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing, okay? I am happy. I'm excited about coming to the conclusion of season 1. Yes, it was good. A lot of drama and different things. Caught me off guard, all that kind of stuff. You kept me intrigued. Yes, I am happy. And like I said, forgive me, y'all, if y'all feel like, I know, I am kind of doing the most, because all of this whole season, one person would look at it as like, this is serious stuff, beloved. All these serious things done happen. That this was, you know, life and death matters happen and all this kind of stuff. And here you go, laughing, saying all this kind of stuff and just making it all this and all that. Yeah, I'm going to continue to make it all this and all that because that's what we do. But yes, y'all, overall, this was a wonderful, wonderful season 1. I did have a blast. Y'all can tell. This had me laughing. Yes, and when I'm watching it, I am more on a serious tip. I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, holding my heart, different things like that. I am like that. But when I get on here with y'all, it's like everything comes flowing back. Then I'm like, no, I gotta, no, she did. No, he did. Yes. I gotta get all like that because, yeah, that's how we do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a time scripture before I leave y'all for the day, okay, for this evening. And like I said, please forgive me for not editing. I mean, technical difficulties. We just gotta roll with it, do what we gotta do, all right? So anyways, we're coming out of Isaiah chapter, let's see, 43? Yeah, 43:19. This is perfect for Carrie, okay? She need to take it with her. Take it with you. This is my farewell to season 1, all right? Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Okay, honey, it's something new, but it's something new. So please remember to leave y'all thoughts, your prayers, your overall take in the comment section below. Let me know if y'all have watched this series. Have y'all been watching it? Forgive me that I've been taking so long to just get back into it, but I am gonna do my best to really kind of just stay on it because, like I said, it's already 3 seasons uploaded already. And for those of you who may be ahead of me, oh, how can you leave me back here? But for those of you who just been riding with me, y'all, thank you so much. So until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.